After having the worst starting quarterback in the NFL with Drew Lock, the Denver Broncos have the highest chance in the NFL to land the best quarterback last year in Aaron Rodgers, who has missed mandatory minicamp and has said he will never play for the Packers again. So can the Broncos, with the best quarterback in the NFL, go back to contenders for the first time since the days of Peyton Manning and become Super Bowl favorites in the AFC? But before we talk about just how good the Broncos can be with Aaron Rodgers, let's talk about why he will never be a Packer again and why he's so upset with the organization. And it really began in January 2020 when the Packers went all the way to the NFC Championship game but lost against the 49ers. Aaron Rodgers finished the season with 26 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. The Packers went into the offseason expected to draft a wide receiver to complement Davante Adams. But when the draft came, T. Higgins and Michael Pittman were available, but the Packers took a quarterback, Jordan Love. Could you imagine if they drafted T. Higgins, a 1,000-yard receiver in his first year? Aaron Rodgers then expressed his anger with the team, not letting him have any say in the decision and keeping him in the dark about the draft. But all that he got in response was the Packers GM telling him to not be a problem. The following season, he led the Packers to yet another NFC Championship game, an MVP, 48 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions. But again, with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the championship game, the Packers down by 8 on 1st and goal, Aaron Rodgers proceeded to throw 3 incompletions. And on 4th and goal, Matt LaFleur took Aaron Rodgers off the field for a field goal attempt. And after the loss to the Bucs, Aaron Rodgers seemed frustrated and said he didn't know if he would play for the Packers again.
Aaron, did you agree with the decision to kick it there on 4th down?
Well, I didn't have a decision on that one. There's a lot of unknowns going into this offseason now.
Aaron Rodgers is looking at Tom Brady, which the Bucs are saying, you want Gronk? No problem. You want AB? Despite Bruce Arians not wanting him in the beginning of the season, they still went out and got him. You want Leonard Fournette? No problem. And then they tell Aaron Rodgers, shut up, this is not your job, go play quarterback, don't be a problem. And when you tell him don't be a problem, you're also telling him he is the problem. And this is the first time recently that we've heard it from Aaron Rodgers himself. Before it seemed just like rumors and it never really was from the real source. But now it's straight from Aaron Rodgers' lips. This is what he has said recently. The Packers were intending to get rid of me when they drafted Love, but I threw a monkey wrench into their plan when I won MVP. He's saying, deep down, I know what you were trying to do. You were trying to get rid of me, and I just messed up your plan by winning MVP. Aaron also said he had no problem with his teammates or the team's personnel, but he had a philosophy issue with the head coach and the head office, and his relationship with the Packers is unrepairable. And then in recent news, Aaron Rodgers said he would retire before ever playing for the Packers again. And then in the last few weeks, the Packers had a mandatory minicamp and Aaron Rodgers did not show up, instead was posting pictures of him and his girlfriend in Hawaii. It all comes down to the Packers GM refusing to let anyone tell him what to do or have any influence on his decisions. Alright, now that you're all cut up, let's talk about the Broncos. So why the Broncos for Aaron Rodgers? So from what we know, Rich Eisen on his show reported he heard Aaron Rodgers would happily go to Denver because they've got the weapons, they've got the spot, and he doesn't care that it's Mahomes' division. He would actually love to personally beat Mahomes and send Mahomes to the wild card every year. That is what he's been told. Which, State Farm, AFC West, kind of makes sense.
I told her server you can give her the Rodgers ring for her insurance.
And the betting odds, because of the Rodgers-Broncos trade rumors, have the Broncos almost 20 spots up to 9th best chance to win the Super Bowl. And there have also been reports that Aaron Rodgers has even played golf with John Elway, who is the Broncos GM. So to say that the Broncos have by far the best chance to land Aaron Rodgers is probably an understatement. There have also been reports that the Denver Broncos are Deshaun Watson's perfect landing spot, which we'll see what happens with his legal issues, even though I think they're all fake, which is a different video in itself. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos have a very, very good quarterback in the near future, whether it's Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson. But how freaking good can the Broncos be with Aaron Rodgers? Think about their weapons. Jerry Jeudy, Courtland Sutton, Noah Fant, and KJ Hamler, who has run a 4.2 by the way. And then you have a top 10 defense with sacks without Von Miller. Okay, yeah, not a team you ever want to mess with. And honestly, that could be the best weapons group of Aaron Rodgers' career. Like, if there was a team to go from one of the worst in the NFL to one of the best in the next few years, it would be the Broncos. Because look at their roster. They always have a very good roster, and yet they're always quarterbacked by one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. Look at Deshaun Watson. He also wants to go to the Broncos. Why? Because the last time they got a decent quarterback, they won a Super Bowl. They are always have a good roster. Von Miller and Bradley Chubb leading the defense with Aaron Rodgers on offense, and that weapons group could seriously be the biggest threats to the Chiefs and Bills in the AFC. Alright guys, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, but other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Until next time.